And now an important message from the LMC. COVIDCast. Welcome to the fourth and perhaps final COVIDcast by our Loathcast crew. Those that have chosen to participate. Doesn't mean we're done forever, but we're not sure how it'll look in the future. I guess what I really wanted to talk about, a couple of things. I'm thrilled to be back making these. It's fun. I like being able to use my skills to document some of the stuff that I get to do. I've talked a lot about doing word searches, and what word searches do for me is they help me be calm. They take my eyes off of all of the screens that we have in our lives. Allows me to sort of collect myself. Anytime I kind of need a break, I sit down and do a few word searches, one or two. It's got a physicality to it where you kind of have to be careful when you're marking things off. You need to not hide the letters and be able to use them, find them again, use them again, and then there's the sense of accomplishment that it's minor, but as you each word that you find, you get a little victory. You get to mark it off. You go through, solve them all. Why, there's even another victory. So there's small little feelings of victory that you can find during the day, and it's not looking at a digital screen. The one that I was doing here is about Idaho, which brings me to talking about Idaho. This is an odd little state. It's barely a state, some would say. It's kind of the south of the Northwest. People here like their God and their guns, and they don't like being told what to do. So when you have a shelter in place or a situation that we have here, people are going to be doing what they're going to be doing. They've got their reasons, and you kind of just have to ask yourself, why do people do what they do, and what is their frame of reference, right? We have a lot of what I call pride of ignorance here. People are proud that they don't go to school. They're proud that they don't read books. It's mind-blowing to me. But it reflects kind of the nature of the place that we live. It's rough. It's tumble. The elements are out there. The beauty is striking, but it's not an easy beauty. This is not any kind of delicate stuff. It's not for the faint at heart, and I think the people reflect that, even in their individuality. So here's the washerwoman on Vista Avenue, dressed up by her owner as a healthcare professional. That's about one of the only salutes that I found around here. People are not, and they're not too celebratory like this. It'd be different if Boise State won another bowl game of some stripe. But this is the kind of stuff that you see when it's not like, come in, we're open, curbside service. Boise strong, Idaho strong, USA strong. Not incredibly unique, but kind of typical Idaho. I'm lucky enough to be able to work in my yard, have kind of a nature preserve with some wild animals and some, less wild animals, but it's always kind of a pleasure. It's always kind of a thrill, and I like documenting it. I like pointing my camera at it, and so maybe these kind of video poems are pretty pedestrian right now, but with any luck, maybe by the end of a certain amount of time, I can have something akin to a nature reel. At any rate, again, working in the backyard during the spring, it's not a real rough lockdown. It's probably, I know it's got to be a lot harder on a lot of other people, so I know how lucky I am, and I'm grateful for what all I have. Well, at any rate, I hope everybody is doing well, keeping sane, keeping safe, doing what you've got to do to stay alive, and find out what happens with COVIDCast in future. Take care, everybody. Bye.
It's May, my COVIDCast friends, and so happy May Day. Thought I'd give you a nice little tour of the yard and check out these great flowers, but I'm going to have to kind of do it in a cut-up fashion because it's wet and I'm going to have to run around. But here is a lovely look at the rhododendrons. Now we move on to this great dash of purple and then into the azaleas. Now on to the roses. Come along. The climbing roses. They aren't really doing much just yet. They're getting wet like the rest of us. But if we come around our climbing roses, we come into this. That's right. These guys are great. And then finally, a little tour of our potted friends here. They're going to be providing all of us with some really fine spicy peppers. We have habaneros, ghost chilies, Thais, serranos. This right here happens to be a ghost chili, or will be. But we have all kinds of great stuff. Hope you guys get to enjoy this with me later this year. Well, I hope everyone's doing good, and I hope you guys are still enjoying what you can on your daily grind, whether it be on the couch or behind a desk, kind of wheel the car, who knows. If you're doing something, that's great. If not, that's great too. Just keep it together. Miss all you guys. See ya. Happy May Day.
Hi everybody. I hope everybody is staying healthy, safe, and sane. We're doing okay here. You know, it gets a little harder each day knowing that we've got 30 more days of this due to our work that we, so I'll be home until through May. It's nice knowing that now, but it's also kind of hard to wrap my head around sometimes. And one of the ways that we're trying to stay busy is Kathleen taught herself how to make mozzarella cheese. For me, mostly I just stare out the window, remembering a time when you could go outside and feel safe. No, it's not that bad, but it will be nice to be able to, I don't know, go somewhere else to have a drink. Well, keep your chins up, everybody. We're all getting through this. And until we see ya, see ya.
It's a spinning puck, not a flying one.
Yeah! All right! What? All right! It was a walk, baby! You took the tongue, all right! Wow! Wow! Yeah! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Wow! Oh, yeah! Wow, yeah! Woo-hoo! Wow, yeah! Wow! Wow! Yeah, man! Here we go! Yeah!
This has been
A
production.
Wash your hands. Stay at home. Don't be a dick.